Hey guys, I'm Derek Duncan, and welcome back to Long Range Precision Shooters. Whether you're a hunter, just a sportsman, or a competition shooter, you may have the challenge of having rifles with different barrel profiles. It doesn't balance perfectly in your stock. Well, today we're here with Robert Brantley and Brian Sykes to talk about how Manners has solved that problem with the new Manners PRS TCS stock. Let's check it out.
Alright guys, we're fixing to go over some of the other features that make this stock a little bit different. The TCS has some unique features to us that we thought would be very beneficial to you as a shooter, so we're going to go over some of those. So first off, we have a very low profile forend. That's going to allow you to set your barreled action in low and get that stock up high for you to ride that recoil out. The barrel channel itself is all molded in. It's a continuous shell from the outside to the inside, and it's a 1.35 diameter, so if you want to run a 125 straight barrel or anything like that, it'll accommodate any barrel size. Underneath here on the bottom, we're going to have an arca rail. It's going to come standard with an aluminum arca rail manufactured by Area 419, but we have an optional steel rail too that will add another 1 pound 2 ounces. Both of these rails will have 5 pockets on the inside that you can put these weights wherever you'd like, or stack them all 5 in there, and they're going to weigh 2.9 ounces per. So that'll help achieve your weight tuning. As we move back, the low profile forend also has no port cuts. The whole stock top is low, and that's going to allow you to put in any kind of barreled action. So no matter what manufactured action you have, it'll accommodate it. All these stocks will feature our Gen 2 mini chassis that allows a bolt-in and go shooting and allows AICS magazines, 5 and 10 round. As we move back, we have the same hardware that we've always used, the KMW loggerhead, but now we've added a few spacers that are also weight, so you have more adjustability here in your weight tuning. We have more KMW hardware, and that's going to allow you to weight tune and accommodate your length of pull. But what we've done different is, you'll see a flush cut right here. Well, what that is also a cross-sectional pin that's going to go through that hardware and make sure that this does not come out in any way, shape, or form. Another bit of over-engineering we've done to make sure this will hold up to any kind of abuse is the shell in the very back wraps all the way around. So it's not a cut like they used to be that was just feel. Now it's a continuous shell, and it'll be very strong and rigid.
The next adjustable feature is not only adjustable from the perspective of weight tuning, but also length of pull. So for example, I like being a lot closer to my scope. When I put this on today, literally, it was too long. I was too far away from my scope. It just didn't balance well for me. So what I did is very simply remove these spacers. Now, to Robert's point earlier, I could also add weights to balance and counterbalance really well, but I removed the spacers. I was able to go much further in. I can put more spacers back here, what have you, really adjust it to fit you and your needs and really customize it, and then tighten it down, and you're off and running. You saw some footage of me shooting earlier. That was after I had already adjusted the back end.
Another cool, simple little problem solver that I kind of been working with over the last year and getting Tom Manners behind it is this thing we kind of came up with called a clutch. Super simple. It works in any QD you have on your rifle, but works particularly well in the new stock with 5 adjustment points. But all you're simply doing is locking it into the position of your choice, and it just offers you a steerability and a really solid contact point on the front of your rifle when you're running barricades, or even just manipulating the rifle from the more forward position in a PRS type scenario. And again, being able to adjust from spot to spot based on your hand position in relation to your bipod or your bag or the barricade itself. It kind of suits all needs.
Alright guys, here's one more feature of the stock. So we have these steel and aluminum arca rails on the front. They're fastened by 3/4 by 20 screws. When you pop them off, they're going to reveal 5 pockets. So what these 5 pockets allow are weights that weigh 2.9 ounces apiece. And you have 5 locations you can put it. You can use 1, you can use 2, you can use 5, but you can position them forward and aft to decide where you want that balance point at on the front of the gun to mimic the back of it to have you a great balance point.
There you have it, guys. The Manners PRS TCS. Really neat stock, very customizable, going to fit a lot of people's needs. That is dropping today at SHOT Show. If you're at SHOT Show, stop by the booth, check it out, see some of the other innovations they have as well. If not, don't worry, we're going to drop another video here in a couple days from SHOT Show with owner Tom Manners to go through some of the more finite specs of the particular stock. As always, thank you very much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel. We'll catch you next time.